This is Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So some people say, pre-trib, pre-trib, pre-trib. We're not going to see the tribulation. Yo, shh, shh, shh. Behold, 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for an amendment. You see me? So famine, right? Remember I say, circling the United States and many parts worldwide, there's many cargo ships carrying thousands of pounds of cargo and supply being halted at these ports. You see me? Remember this? Remember this? It's still going on, right? So behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for an amendment. So what kind of tribulation though, right? Watch it. Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. So Egyptians against Egyptians, brother against brother. That's talking about police versus the countrymen, government versus citizens. You see me? Hungry neighbor that's starving versus another hungry neighbor that's starving because of the famine. Watch it. So this is going to improve make the famine come faster. You see the truckers thinking they're protesting for freedom. All they're doing is helping the shelves get empty faster. You see me? Because no government, no kingdom ever been taken down by protesting. Okay, the government give you the protesting option because they know it will play right into their plans. You see me? So this protesting, all it done is make shelves get emptier faster, and now the powers are calling us terrorists. Regular civilians are being called terrorists. You see me? Domestic terrorists. You see me? So that's your Egyptian against Egyptian. Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. That's where you see 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 19. Behold, famine, look, the truckers, the shipping, you see me, the lockdowns. Behold, famine and plague and tribulation. So there's no pre-trib. And anguish are sent as scourges for an amendment. You see me? Hold on. Yeah, Egyptians. So with all this famine and great tribulations coming, watch it. Acts chapter 14 verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter to the kingdom of God. All right, there's no pre-trib. Tribulation is coming. Tribulation is coming. So watch it. And this has to happen. God, no, they're calling us domestic terrorists, right? So I have Matthew chapter 24 verse 9. This is part of the tribulation that's coming. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You see me? So with the verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So that's the wars and the rumors of wars. And there shall be famines. That's your truckers making sure that our shelves get emptier faster. And then the ships on the coast and pestilences. You have your HIV. You have your your C19, you see me? You have the Paggy, the Pax, you see me? And earthquakes in diverse places. All of that are going on right now. And all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because it's not the end yet. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So this is tribulation's coming. It's coming. If this is not tribulation that someone will kill you, I don't know how. All right? Because he's talking to the disciples right now. And if you don't think the disciples are going to make it, it said this, the disciples upon 12 crowns. Okay? And that they have to be killed. So that's tribulation. Oh, okay.